I've always struggled with the idea that the universe tests you when you deeply desire something in life. It felt outdated, like a story people tell to justify why they didn't get something they really wanted, right? Honestly, it just didn't sit well with me. But now I see it differently. It's been a full year since I created this channel, Here Nor There. In that time, I've had the honor of reaching out to thousands of you through these very videos and even more through one-on-one conversations. And through all of this, I've come to realize one crucial truth. Actually, we are being tested, but not by some vengeful higher power, not by the opinions of family, friends, or coworkers who might doubt you. No, this test comes from you. The real question is this: are you truly who you say you are? All the manifestation techniques you practice, they're not just little magic tricks. They're tools to help you become your new identity. So when resistance shows up, and it will, when your deepest fears rise to meet you face to face, what will you do? Because how you respond to your circumstances determines everything. Your reaction, it shifts your reality. In a world where facts are king, the idea about ignoring reality can sound like nonsense. I mean, we live in a reality where you can taste, touch, and feel things, and we're taught throughout all of our entire lives to believe only what you can prove. Human beings want hard evidence, solid research, and a clear link between cause and effect. You've heard of this phrase before if you've been on YouTube. To manifest your desired reality, you need to ignore your current 3D circumstances. Ignore the 3D. Sounds easier than it actually is, am I right? If that mantra makes you feel a little bit confused or even annoyed, I know from firsthand experience, it still kind of annoys me to hear it every now and then. Like, how exactly are you supposed to turn a blind eye to what's right in front of you? I mean, it's right there. How can I pretend that something isn't an issue when it clearly is? If anybody understands, I do. I understand why you'd feel that way. It feels counterintuitive. It feels like one big prank that the universe is playing on you. But stay with me for a moment. The hidden truth about all of this is that it's not just about shutting your eyes to what's happening right in front of your face. It's about changing how you react to it. Your reaction is what matters most. Dare I say it, your reaction is what triggers that exact moment where you shift into another reality. What reality that is, that depends on your reaction. The way you choose to handle each challenge that comes before you is what sets the stage to what comes next. Do you get it? No? I'll say it again. Your reaction is what matters most. Your reaction is what actually shapes your reality. But Shaun, it's my thoughts that shape my reality, not my reactions. I make the rules. So that means it doesn't matter how I react, because whatever if your mind started going down that path, then let me gently tug on your reins just a little bit. How many times have you told yourself that just to be met with the exact opposite circumstances of what you're trying to manifest, huh? How much longer? How many more months and years are you gonna waste trying to break the rules of the game rather than master the rules? Don't answer that just yet. Instead, let me say it a little bit differently, a little bit more gently before I get to breaking this down all the way. You manifest what you are, not what you want. And how you react to your circumstances that you're facing every day is who you truly are. So who or what is it that you want to be? The husband, the wife, the CEO, the celebrity, the millionaire, the professional athlete. Before you start answering with all those little affirmations of yours, I want to reframe your perspective with a brand new definition. You want to always be the cause to your own fulfillment, not the effect. Allow me to reintroduce you to the Hermetic principle of cause and effect. Every single outcome that you see, good or bad, or somewhere in between, comes from something that you've already done or set in motion in the past. It's a seed that you planted and it grew to harvest. All of this can be very subtle. It's a chain reaction, a butterfly effect. Your thoughts lead to your feelings. Your feelings lead to your actions. And your actions and all of those reactions in between created your current reality. When you start to understand this, you realize that you're not helpless in this creation process. You are the source of it. You're in the starting lineup of this cosmic game, and you got the power to influence the outcomes of your life by making better choices. Speaking of choices, one of the best choices that I made when it comes to improving my mental health was downloading the Aura Health app. Aura Health is a mobile app designed specifically for mental well-being and better sleep. It's one of my hidden go-tos that's been helping me stay calmer and more focused and drift off into a deeper, more restful sleep every night. I've been using Aura for a few weeks now, and the difference is very noticeable. From guided meditations and mindfulness exercises to personalized sleep stories, Aura helps me to stay grounded and keep my day going nice and relaxed. No matter what your current routine is, morning, midday, or even evening, Aura provides bite-sized sessions tailored to your schedule. Do you feel a little bit stressed during the day? There's a quick little breathing exercise built into the app just for you. Struggling to unwind before bedtime? Aura's calming sleep sounds and bedtime stories can really help to soothe that busy mind of yours. Now here's the best part that I'm going to tell you. Aura is offering a special discount just for you watching right now. You can find a link in the description box below to sign up and begin your journey toward improving mental clarity and better sleep. If you're finally ready to boost your mindfulness and reduce all that stress that you're taking on, and also improve your sleep, definitely check out Aura Health. So click that link below, grab your discount, and start your journey to a calmer, clearer version of yourself. And when you get to that calmer version of yourself, the path to your desired outcomes will be nice and clear just as well. But every outcome that you've experienced so far in life had a cause. When the order of creation changes, that's when things get a little bit dark. If someone gave you a compliment today and it felt good, they were the cause and you were the effect. When you got that new car and it brought immediate happiness, the car was the cause and you, again, were the effect. If your day was pretty dull and your entire mood changed because your person that you've been manifesting for 6 months finally texted you back, they were the cause of your happiness. You were simply the effect. None of that sounds empowering, does it? I'm going to assume that you agree with me, so let's keep going. With that being said, your mission from now on is to flip that dynamic. You become the cause of your happiness, not the effect. When you are the cause of your happiness, you become the creator. You are in control, and because you are the source of your own happiness, you can start to share it with others. But when you are the effect, you are the slave to your desires, and your 3D reality is your dealer. You have become an emotional junkie, begging that dealer of yours for one next hit of love, one next bump of validation, or that next blast of acknowledgement. When you are the effect, your desires will only bring temporary happiness. Your excitement will dissipate after a few weeks after buying that new car. You'll forget that sincere compliment that a close friend gave to you earlier in the day. I mean, yeah, sure, you'll be excited the moment that text from your ex shows up, but that thrill will vanish really fast and suddenly you'll be itching for them to give you just another taste of attention, just another hit of validation. You took a hit from that emotional crack pipe. You got the blast of happiness that you were looking for, and now you're out there chasing down the dealer again, begging for just one more fix just to make it through the night. That isn't your mission, and this isn't why you're here. Your sole purpose is to create, and as a creator, you will always be the cause of your own fulfillment. Oh yes, there is another way, another choice that you can make that stops you from acting like an emotional junkie, a pivotal choice that makes you the cause, not the effect. Self-transformation is the way, my friend, and that is the vehicle that will transport you to your deepest desires, to your deepest fulfillment in creation. Use those moments of resistance to your advantage. Let that resistance that you're feeling become the reason why you refuse to react negatively anymore. This is the test. When you change how you respond to what's holding you back, you change your reality in that very instant. When you pass this test, it has no choice but to manifest. The resistance is typically just the opposite of what you want, the opposite of what you expected. When you resist the urge to react to your natural instincts, you have passed the test and you will be connected to the reality that you desire. You can't lean on your friends for this. You can't lean on Coach Shaun. You can't lean on your mama, your daddy. You can't lean on your manifestation buddies to manifest it for you. You and only you have to pass the test. Stop this video for a moment and grab a pen and a piece of paper. We're taking it back to school. I'm going to administer a pop quiz, and at the very end, I want you to write down your answer so you can't change it later. Boom, here's your scenario. You just wrapped up another late night session at the gym and you're the last one out there on the floor. Even though your workout was good and you got a little bit of a pump, your headphones were stolen out of your car one night when you accidentally left your car unlocked. So back to the scene. You're feeling good and you're on your way to the locker room. You notice that everyone has cleared out already and you're all alone. And then you see it. A brand new pair of AirPod Max just sitting there on the bench, identical to the ones that were stolen from you just the other night. They look brand new and fresh as hell, and there's nobody around. You're not even thinking about the cameras because you already know the janitor turned them off already. You've got 4 choices, and your reaction will trigger your jump into an alternate reality. Pick one. Option number 1, Grab those headphones, toss them in your bag, and slide on out before anybody notices. Reset them at home, boom, yours. Karma wins. Option number 2, snatch them bad boys and head for the door. But right when you get there, you chicken out a little bit. You double back and you drop them back off right where you found them. Option number 3, be too freaked out to even touch them. Leave them behind, go on home empty-handed. Option number 4, pick them up and take them to the desk. Let the last staff member know where you found them so the rightful owner can claim them tomorrow morning. Now, my question to you is this. Which option will shift you into a reality of abundance? Pause this video and write your answer down right now. No cheating. I'm going to get me some coffee while you handle that.
This is a test.
All right, you good? All right, cool. Let's get started. Pens and papers on the table. No cheating, remember? What's your answer? Option 1, 2, 3, or 4? Are you sure? Okay, so boom. The answer is option 3, and here's why. If you went with option 1, you basically gave in to your urge to fill the gap of your missing headphones. You made a decision rooted in lack, which means you had the wrong reaction. Option number 2, you started off snatching those bad boys up, but then you caught yourself. You shut down your initial instinctive reaction and literally changed your nature by putting them back. Congratulations. You have triggered the reality shift. Option number 3, let's be real. Fear was your initial reaction and you ended up with no shift because you simply played into your scary ass nature. And for those of you good Samaritans that chose option number 4, you did the right thing. Congratulations. But your real test has yet to begin. The real test for you, my friend, is to keep your good deed to yourself and resist the urge to tell everybody about how good of a person you are. Yes, your test is to shut the up. No validation is needed. So do you get it now? Your natural instinct determines what you have to overcome to pass the test for your biggest desires. Denying that instinct is the spark that you need to flip your reality. So let me get a little bit more point blank with you right now. If you've been manifesting financial freedom and then get hit with a layoff right before Christmas, your test is to keep it together and not whine to everyone you know about how unfair it all is. If you have spent the holidays so far cyber stalking that ex of yours trying to manifest them back, your test is to not hit that Instagram story when it starts lighting up your notifications like a damn Christmas tree, or even peek at their profile while we're talking about it. No looking for movement. That's your test. If you've been telling yourself that you're the one who's chosen in love and your boyfriend suddenly needs a little bit more space, your test is to not freak out and slip into desperate victim mode just to hold on to the relationship. I'm gonna take it a little bit further. Your test may actually be not to accept the friends with benefits situation when you truly desire something a little bit more. The instant that you resist your natural instincts, the instant that you resist the urge to react the way you've always done, you have just transformed an aspect of yourself and reality will shift to fit your new identity. A person that is confident and knows that love is abundant reacts with peace and calmness when their love is not reflected back and their partner needs a little bit of space. They grant it, despite how bad they may feel in the moment, and they focus on their own beautiful life. Reality will shift to then show that person the love for themselves that they are already embodying, resulting in reconciliation and a stronger relationship. That person who just got laid off expectedly, they don't tell a soul. They keep it to themselves. Instead of dwelling on that loss and the fear that comes with it, they choose to use that moment as a spark of creativity that they need to finally pursue their passions. That one passion that transforms into a multi-million-dollar business, granting them a level of financial freedom that they could never really have achieved with a simple 9-to-5. Now here's the plot twist. These are not some made-up stories or exaggerated examples to get you to watch a video. These stories are real, and that person that we're speaking about is right here, right now. That person is me. 1 year ago today, I filmed my very first video for Here Nor There after I found out that I lost my job just a few days before Christmas, just a few days before I planned to propose to my fiance. 16 months ago, that very same fiance told me she needed space for me, permanent space that is. I feared that we would never be together again after struggling to win her and to try to manifest her back for almost 8 months straight. 21 months ago, my very own father, my beloved dad, was diagnosed with cancer while I was handling the very breakup that I just mentioned. I call these moments the 3 calamities, the holy trinity of triggered, if you will. These are the negative moments in my life that led directly to my own self-transformation and the creation of Here Nor There. That day when I lost my job, I didn't sit around feeling sorry for myself. I turned on my camera and I stumbled through my first recording that very night. I dove in the rest of that time and created 16 videos in 3 weeks, even though I had zero experience with filming and editing. When my partner rejected my last desperate attempt at reconciliation, I fought every instinct in my body not to reach out, not to beg, or to prove that I changed. Instead, I threw myself into my passions, learned to forgive myself, and took on my self-transformation behind closed doors. When my father had to have his surgery, I refused to plan for the worst or let anyone push a doom and gloom scenario into my reality. Call it delusional if you want, but I have the receipts. Here nor there is 32,000 subscribers strong. I'm engaged to the love of my life, who I am blessed to have reconciled with, and my father is fully recovered as we prepare to share yet another Christmas with him sitting where he belongs, at the head of the table. This reality, my reality, is a direct result of how I chose to react when I was faced with the biggest test of my life. The techniques, the books, the videos, all that knowledge helped me to pass those very tests. And because of that, I became the cause of my own fulfillment. I'm no different than you, and you're no different than me. That's because we're all connected. Everyone is you pushed out, including me. No matter your race, your gender, your age, your nationality, we are all pieces of the same creator. If I can do it, you can too. Now that you understand what this journey is truly about, it is your time to face your test and choose how you will respond. And let me tell you, never won't do it for you. Neither will your spirit guides. Neither will your angels. Jesus ain't gonna do it. Muhammad won't do it. Krishna won't do it. Buddha, all of them are sending you the voicemail when you call. You already have everything within you to make the tough choice, to stand firm in the outcome that you've already visualized, that you already believe in, even when there's no evidence of it coming to pass. No one is coming to save you but you. That's the whole point of free will. It's your tool to save yourself. Your reaction to your circumstances will shift your reality in ways you never dreamed possible. Then you'll truly understand what it means to create, what it means to be the cause of your very own endless fulfillment. That's our discussion for today. If you enjoyed this video, tap that notification bell for more content from here nor there. Join our school community where you'll gain access to exclusive live coaching from me, meditations, subliminals, live streams, and even more detailed videos just like this one. Come on and join us. It's full of great people and full of great content. Check out the link down below in the description to join. I am Shaun, and you are neither here nor there. Thank you for your time.